Miss Vivica Fox. How are you today?
I'm blessed, and yourself?
Wonderful.
Good.
You look fabulous.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Trying to bring in spring colors for you all.
Absolutely. See, you all can't see it, but her shoes are fierce. We're going to get a shot of the shoes
Oh,
later. We're gonna...
a little my red bottoms.
Okay.
My red bottoms.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're here today at the LGBT Center,
Yes.
where you will be talking soon. So apparently the gays love you.
Yeah.
The gays
You know, I've always been a supporter of gay causes. I've supported HIV awareness. I have so many friends that are in the fashion business and in the business in general that are gays, and I love them and they love me, and we should all love each other. So it's all one love over here today.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you are a very, very, very busy woman.
Yes, I have been lately.
Right. I mean, you are not a businesswoman. You're a business woman, right? Right.
Well, you know, it's been a year of blessings.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I was ready to quit show business just due to the fact that I was so frustrated with the roles and opportunities that my agent was, they were bringing me. And so I said, I'm going to move to Miami. I'm going to become a sportscaster because the roles that you guys are bringing me, I've worked 20 years and the roles should be a little bit better. I shouldn't be starting back over. And it seemed like when I walked away, I got rid of my agent, I separated from my manager for just a few moments, that when I was willing to walk away, that's when God opened up so many new doors for me. And I've been working nonstop for the last couple of years. I've been very blessed.
Part of that finding the roles that you want for yourself and what you deserve at this point in your career, you started your own production company.
Yes,
Can
Fox.
you tell us a little bit about that?
Foxy Brown Productions, in association with L. Richardson Entertainment, who is my manager, as well as my lawyer and my producing partner. And with Foxy Brown Production, we have now done 8 independent films, a couple of reality shows. We're co-producing the stage play that I'm currently here in New York with Brian McKnight called Cheaper to Keeper. We've got a wig line that's out right now, the Vivica Fox hair wig collection, and we've just been working nonstop.
As far as film, television plays, what's in the future for the production company?
Well, more films, more stage plays, hopefully a book. I would love to maybe get into maybe another reality show in some format because everyone's so curious about my upcoming nuptials and things of that nature. So more TV, more reality, more stage plays, a book. We're just gonna keep doing what we do. And the beautiful thing is that with each project, a lot of people were kind of teasing me because some of my films were going straight to DVD. But what they don't understand is in doing the films, each time I get a budget, I hire a very underused group of African-American actors that are so talented and underserved in Hollywood as far as I'm concerned. My crews most of the time are all African-Americans. So I'm establishing the brand of Vivica Fox Productions so that each time my budgets get bigger and better. Because you gotta start somewhere. You're not gonna do big features, you know, like Drew Barrymore, Sandra Bullock, they all started doing smaller films, and every time that you make a profit, they trust you with a bigger budget.
Right,
Yes.
right. And you mentioned the upcoming nuptials, and I'm being blinded by the ring there.
Yes.
But speaking of that, a lot of our readers are women who balance careers,
Yes.
family, time for themselves. How do you do it all? Like, you have so many things that you're juggling. How do you do it?
I don't sleep much. People would be very surprised to know that about me. I'm not a big sleeper. I sleep about maybe 5 hours, and I take naps, quick cat naps during the day. But I juggle it all by having a wonderful team. My publicist, BJ Coleman, helps me to arrange all of my appearances and things like that. I have a wonderful assistant by the name of Darren Bond, who I've known since I was 14 years old. We went to high school together, who helps me. He's like the left side of my brain to keep my homes and my businesses and everything going for me. My producing partner, who is my manager, and my lawyer, Lita Richardson. So I have a small little team of people that help to keep the brand of Vivica Fox moving forward at all times.
Okay, and part of that, keeping that brand moving forward, is the wig line.
Yes.
Which is so fun. I went to the website, which is so cute. Like, it's not
Thank
just
you.
numbers on them; they have names.
Yes,
the wigs have
they do.
names.
Yes, Ashley, Haley,
Right.
Whitney. I mean, the name sometimes, because I'm the model for the line, but I have to pose with each name before, just so that they can label them. The names that they come up with sometimes are just hilarious. I love them.
So your wig line has an interesting aspect to it where there are authorized dealers.
Yes.
Kind of it. Like, how does that work?
Well, due to the fact that when I first started, it was limited. So, and then they wanted to make sure that they kept control of the wig line, that it just didn't end up like at the 99-cent store.
Right.
Nothing against the 99-cent store, because, you know, that serves a purpose, but that they made sure quality control.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So it's great. It's like getting a Bentley or something. You have to go to a particular
you have to go to a
place.
particular place, or you
Right.
can visit vivicafoxhair.com.
Right. You got that?
Yeah, got that, vivicafoxhair.com.
And also part of the reason why you're here in New York right now is Cheaper to Keep Her,
Yes.
that you're starring in alongside Brian McKnight.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about the play and what people can get from it?
Absolutely. I'm also co-producer with Jacarius Johnson and I'm Ready Productions. This is the second stage play that we've done together. The first one was Whatever She Wants with Boris Kojo and the very talented Richard Roundtree. So we're here at the Beacon Theater till Sunday. And Cheaper to Keep Her is kind of like a sitcom, a soap opera, and a concert all combined in one. And basically the story of Morgan Mays and Raymond Mays, played by me and Brian, that he's experiencing the 7-year itch. And he thinks that the grass is green on the other side of the street. And so we teach him that if you want to play, you've got to pay. And I've got a wonderful supporting cast as well. Karen Molina White, who plays my cousin, who a lot of people will know from The Cosby Show, Malcolm and Eddie. G Thing, who is a hilarious comedian, Jonathan Slocum, another comedian, Jamie Patton, Margot Becker, and Sam Logan round out the cast. And it's just, we had our opening night here last night in New York, and people just had a blast. I was so touched how much New York embraced the play, because New York can be tough.
You've done film, you've done television, you've
Yes.
done plays. Do you have a preference, kind of, or you just like to do it all? You just like to act?
I like to act. I like to be involved with quality projects more than anything else. As long as it's a quality project that I'm proud of. I fight very hard for images of African Americans in my movies, in my television shows, and in my stage plays. I think there's so many negative stories that are told about us loving one another, and especially for women, how we view each other and how others view us, that I fight very hard for us to have positive images. They shouldn't always be depressing and not fulfilling and being progressive.
Right, right. And throughout your career, you've just run the gamut of roles, from romantic to action. Kill Bill, I loved it.
Thank you.
Romantic, all of these different things. Is there any type of role that you haven't done yet that you feel like,
well,
I
I'd
need
love to do a
that?
biopic, to be honest with you. I'd love to do the story of either Diane Carroll or Whitney Houston. That would be something that I would embrace and dive completely into, and would find it to be very challenging and fulfilling for me. But the key to my longevity has been my versatility, that I haven't limited myself, that I can do drama, comedy, stage, host. You know, I found that I don't play the same character over and over. And I also do a lot of voiceover work as well, too.
Right. So, can you sing?
In the shower.
In the shower.
And after a good glass of wine, girl, I can blow.
Okay. Shower singers. I noticed on your IMDb page, which is, I'm looking at it like, oh my goodness, like almost 100 different acting credits on there, and I'm like, oh wow, she was, you know.
I've
And
been
that
doing
too.
this for 20 years.
Right, and you
Yeah.
have a number of projects in post-production
Yes.
right now. What's the soonest we might see, like the next project?
Well, I've got a
we might
couple of
see?
independent films that I've done. I just finished The Discarded Boys, directed by Robert Townsend, co-starring Michael Clark Duncan and Loretta Devine. We're hoping to get that out next year for Sundance. Oh, goodness, and I've done Queen City, which is an independent film that he's shooting in pieces. So, I would say within the next year.
So you mentioned that a couple years ago you kind of were at this space where you felt like, I'm done with it. I just want to go into sports broadcasting and be done with the whole thing. What was it in particular that brought you out of that?
Work, to be honest with you, because like I
Yeah.
said, for a moment, me and my manager, Lita Richardson, who I love and adore, we kind of separated just because she was listening to the bookie agents that weren't caring about career, that they were telling her, well, she needs to do this. And it wasn't about work, because financially I've done very well besides acting for as long as I've been very smart with my money. I've invested well. I've sold 2 homes. So it wasn't money. it was that I need to do something that is fulfilling. So I said, I'll walk away. I'll go challenge myself to a whole new chapter. And I'm a huge fan, believe it or not, of headline news. So I watch ESPN and headline news all the time. And I'm looking at Robin Meade, and I said, she's attractive, she speaks well, she's fun, she seems like she enjoys her job. Hey, maybe that'll be the next chapter for me. And I was ready to go into a new chapter. I've never been afraid of change.
Right. So are you a huge sports fan then?
Oh my goodness. Don't let me break out my hoop dreams on you, okay?
Wonderful. So what else might be in the works for you? You have so many different projects going on.
Yes.
Like, is there anything that you're really excited about that's in the works that you could tell us about?
Well, I'm excited about The Discarded Boys. I think The Discarded Boys is going to be a wonderful film that's going to be coming out. We've got 60 new wigs that are going to be coming out mid-March. The voice of Angel Dynamite on the new Scooby-Doo. The fact that I'm on the Cartoon Network every Monday night at 7 o'clock is beautiful. And my upcoming nuptials, I'm looking forward to that as well. And finishing the tour of Cheaper to Keeper. We're finishing May. So, and then a vacation.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a little vacation in Miami and have some fun in the sun and hang out by the pool.
Well, thank you for taking the time to sit down and talk to us today. We loved having you.
Thank you very much. And if I can say to everyone out there, I want to thank you guys so much for being so supportive of my career over the years. I know without you that there would be no me, and I am grateful. Thank you. Hey, what up, y'all? It's your girl Vivica Fox, and you are checking out MadameNoire.com.